body is wrapped in bandages containing these spices, according to the Jews' burial custom. Joseph owns an unused tomb carved in rock nearby, and Jesus' body is laid in it. Then a large stone is rolled in front of the tomb. This is hastily done, before the Sabbath begins. Mary Magdalene and Mary the mother of James the Less may have been helping with the preparation of Jesus' body. They now hurry home to prepare spices and perfumed oils to treat Jesus' body further after the Sabbath. Luke 23:56. The next day, the Sabbath, the chief priests and Pharisees go to Pilate and say, "We recall what that impostor said while he was still alive, 'After 3 days I am to be raised up.' Therefore, command that the grave be made secure until the 3rd day, so that his disciples may not come and steal him and say to the people, 'He was raised up from the dead.' Then this last deception will be worse than the first." Pilate replies, "You may have a guard. Go make it as secure as you know how." Matthew 27:63-65. Very early Sunday morning, Mary Magdalene, Mary the mother of James, and other women bring spices to the tomb to treat Jesus' body. They say to one another, "Who will roll the stone away from the entrance of the tomb for us?" Mark 16:3. But an earthquake has occurred. Moreover, God's angel has rolled the stone away, the guards are gone, and the tomb appears empty. Jesus' body is taken down from the stake. The body is prepared for burial. Women find an empty tomb. Why is Friday called preparation, and why is this a great Sabbath? What do Joseph and Nicodemus have to do with Jesus' burial, and what is their relationship to Jesus? What do the priests want done, but what occurs early Sunday morning? 133:303. What a shock it is for the women to discover what appears to be an empty burial place. Mary Magdalene runs off to Simon Peter and to the other disciple, for whom Jesus had affection. The Apostle John. John 20:2. However, the other women at the tomb see an angel. And inside the memorial tomb is another angel, who is clothed in a white robe. Mark 16:5. One of the angels tells them, "Do not be afraid, for I know that you are looking for Jesus who was executed on the stake. He is not here, for he was raised up, just as he said. Come, see the place where he was lying. Then go quickly and tell his disciples that he was raised up from the dead, for look, he is going ahead of you into Galilee." Matthew 28:5-7. So trembling and overwhelmed with emotion, the women run to report to the disciples. Mark 16:8. By now, Mary has found Peter and John. Breathlessly, she reports, "They have taken away the Lord out of the tomb, and we do not know where they have laid him." John 20:2. Peter and John take off running. John is faster and reaches the tomb first. He peers into it and sees the bandages, but he remains outside. When Peter arrives, he goes right in. He sees the linen cloths and the cloth used to wrap Jesus' head. John now enters, and he believes Mary's report. Despite what Jesus said earlier, neither of them understands that he has been raised up. Matthew 16:21. Puzzled, they head home. But Mary, who has come back to the tomb, remains there. Meanwhile, the other women are on their way to tell the disciples that Jesus has been raised. While they are running to do so, Jesus meets an empty tomb. Jesus is alive. Matthew 28:3-15. Mark 16:5-8. Luke 24:4-12. John 20:2-18. Them says, "Good day." They fall at his feet and do obeisance to him. Then Jesus says, "Have no fear. Go, report to my brothers so that they may go to Galilee, and there they will see me." Matthew 28:9-10. Earlier, when the earthquake occurred and the angels appeared, the soldiers at the tomb trembled and became as dead men. After recovering, they entered the city and reported to the chief priests all the things that had happened. The priests then consulted with elders of the Jews. The decision was made to bribe the soldiers to hide the matter and to claim, "His disciples came in the night and stole him while we were sleeping." Matthew 28:4, 11, 13.